So I've been using this for the past few weeks, and there are a couple things I have to say about this, some of which may surprise you. Now this is Tweak, a collab between Vices and Vibes and GarageGym Homie, two of which are very legendary characters in the industry. But can they make a formula that stands out? Now, let's talk about the first thing that stands out to me when it comes to Tweak formula. The first thing is energy. This one doesn't use any exotic stimulants. It has, in fact, a bunch of caffeine, aerogenesis, and a few stimulants like yohimbine, which you may hate or love, depending on how you react to it. It's a very strong stimulant, especially when it's combined with other stimulants. Now, this isn't your typical energy boosting type of formula. This is fat burning, energy awakening, mind opening type of formula with a combination of very strong stimulants that doesn't use exotic stimulants, except maybe aerogenesis, which is like in between the exotic and the standard. But this is pretty much as standard as you'll get with something like aerogenesis. So the energy is outstanding. When it comes to energy, it was like I didn't need anything else. I could power through my workout and I would feel at the top of my game physically and mentally without any issues. And this would repeat itself every time. I didn't feel like tolerance built up, even when I was using stronger pre-workouts. Now this, keep in mind, isn't like the traditional pre-workout. We usually see a pre-workout, with blood-inducing, pump-inducing ingredients combined with stimulants. So it's kind of different, which brings me to the second part, which gets kind of more exciting, the thermogenic part of this formula. Now, this formula contains stimulants, as you know, but it also has non-stimulant thermogenic ingredients like PROGBB. Now, yohimbine causes some sweat. It causes you to sweat like a pig, basically. It's a lot of sweat going on. But PROGBB is one of those ingredients that will make you sweat without being a stimulant. That's rare. We don't see that many ingredients that do that. And the most surprising thing about this ingredient is it uses a tiny dose. It's not like carnitine. It is a compound derived from carnitine, but you only need such a tiny dose that when you have that tiny dose, you'll start to sweat as much or even more than regular traditional carnitine, which is like you need 100 times more big of a dose for it to work at the same level as PROGBB. Now, that's not to say carnitine is useless, but PROGBB is just known to make you sweat. Now, combined with yohimbine, oh my God, you have sweat going on. It makes you sweat like no tomorrow. You're gonna be soaked. And when it comes to thermogenesis, it also has helostation. Helostation also helps with fat burning, but also synephrine. Synephrine helps release those fatty acids to becoming energy. So that is also a stimulant, but it's more focused as being a thermogenic. So combined with all the other ingredients, the thermogenic ingredients, this like half of the formula here is thermogenesis. It'll make you heat up. It'll make you sweat. And in fact, the thermogenesis here is on par with some of the strongest DMAA, exotic stimulant fat burners, but without that burning sensation, more like the sweating sensation and the energy sensation, but without that ball of like fire going on within you. And it's also combined with theobromine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fat burning ingredients that are both stimulant and non-stimulant. And that's not even counting caffeine. So we have a lot going on here. And then the other thing about this is the focus. So this isn't a nootropic focused formula. This is fat burning, energy inducing type of formula. But the special thing about this is that it has nootropics. It gives you focus. That's what I like about this as well. It's like a 3-in-1. You got the energy, you got the thermogenesis, and then the focus. The focus is quite good. Now it uses two main ingredients for focus, alpha-GPC and huperzine. Both of these work really well in combination because they help increase that focus and learning neurotransmitter. Think about it when you're in school and the teacher is talking and you're losing concentration and focus. This will make you focus on that. This will make you concentrate a lot better, a lot better. And alpha-GPC is a premium form of choline. And with alpha-GPC, it has a 2-in-1 punch. Not only is it good for mental focus, but it's also good for strength and muscle building, making it one of the best forms you can have in a supplement, especially if you have that goal of building muscle and having the most optimal athletic performance. One ingredient that I did miss, which is the first ingredient, tyrosine. Now, if you ever had a bad night of sleep and you feel groggy in the morning, your alertness is down, your concentration is down, tyrosine helps fix that. It's found in research to increase alertness without even affecting your heart rate. So it's going to help with your brain in that it's going to be like the engine, let's say, of your brain. It's going to enhance and increase the production of those neurotransmitters that help with alertness and focus and concentration. That's why when combining it with stimulants, you're going to get a well-rounded combined effect of increased focus, increased concentration. Stimulants are going to be in the background, increasing or foreground, increasing the production or the release, I should say, of those feel-good and focus-enhancing neurotransmitters, which is in your brain. It's going to help you. It's going to produce more of those because of tyrosine. Tyrosine is helping push those things out. And at 5 grams, that's a huge dose. We typically see 1 gram. If you're lucky, 3 grams. But 5 grams, GarageGym homie said, we don't want tyrosine. We want max tyrosine. This is what you're getting at 5 grams. And this is a big dose. And also, I did miss a third nootropic ingredient, which is very, very underrated. We used to see it more back in the day, 10 years ago. Vinsamine. So vinsamine, 20 milligrams. It helps enhance blood flow to your brain, meaning you're going to get more oxygen, more nutrients to your brain where it's needed for optimal focus and concentration. And I haven't mentioned, the doses for nootropics are maxed out. Like huperzine, there's no way you can get more than this. There's no way you should, because the half-life, it lasts so long in your system that if you were going to take it one day, it would still be in your system the next day. So that's why some people may feel weird, their sleep isn't as good. Huperzine is a non-stimulant ingredient, but it helps with focus and concentration. So huperzine, even if you take half a serving of tweak, you still get optimal clinical research doses of huperzine. Alpha-GPC is also quite highly dosed, but at half a serving, you're getting 250 milligrams, 50 milligrams less than the 300 milligram research dose. So 250 milligram combined with all the other ingredients, I'm sure you'll still get some decent focus, and it works really well. Let me tell you, the overall experience is amazing. It is missing a few things, which I'll touch on in a bit, but the focus, the energy, the thermogenesis, it hits you up. It makes you feel like you're bunny hopping around on this energy, and you're going to be sweating, and you better stay hydrated, because the energy, the sweating, and the focus is top notch. And the overall experience is quite nice. It's such a versatile supplement. The only downsides, though, there's not much pump ingredients. You're not going to get that much of a pump. But the upside, you can stack it. GarageGym homie also has that Maniaco pump, which would work well with this, because Maniaco pump doesn't have that much nootropics. Hey, it's a good combination. You can combine it with a whole bunch of different nitric oxide boosters, as long as they don't have that much nootropics, especially huperzine. You want to avoid taking more huperzine. There's enough in here, more than enough for a whole city. There's enough. But yeah, it works really well. The other downside is sitting on the computer and drinking this. I'm sweating. Like, I'm focused, I'm energized, but I'm sweating. Like, there's a little bit of cold sweats, which is expected with 6.5 milligrams of yohimbine, which is huge. Alpha yohimbine and regular yohimbine. Wow, that's a big, it's a big dose of both. So on the computer, before the workout, you're going to feel the cold sweats. But if you're working out, you're going to have some focus and energy long after your workout. So it's quite amazing. Okay, so another downside may be the price. Like, you're getting 11 grams per serving, but you are getting the effectiveness of the formula, which is the energy, the focus, and the thermogenesis. The fat burning, the performance you need in the gym, as well as the mental performance you need at home when you want to be productive, because it's going to last a while. It's going to last a while. You have this, blah, 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 blah. You have this in the morning, and you're going to feel set for the day. So yeah, I do recommend it if you're looking for this kind of thing. 3-in-1 without that pump, it's a huge upside for a lot of people. But if you want to get this, check out the link in the description. You can use my discount code. You support me and the channel. But you watching this video, I appreciate it very much. And if you want to get paid for your reviews, you can make money by reviewing supplements on my website, fitfrick.com. Check out the link in the comment and description. You can find out more details. Basically, I'm paying people for their reviews. They're honest reviews, positive, mixed, bad, anything. It's fine. So check out all the links in the description and comments. Hey, if you tried this, let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear your thoughts.